So
fruit flies are the worst.
yeah, so I have like
I was picturing big ass flies. They're just
no,
fruit
dude, they're
flies.
little
Yeah, but they're
assholes.
No,
yeah,
I get. Yeah,
they're just big enough for them to annoy the living shit out of you when they fly in front of you.
It's
But they're hard
disgusting,
to
dude.
hit.
I don't even want to eat in my own apartment, and then I can't go eat anywhere else because the world's on lockdown. So I'm just like, what do I do at this point? How do I get rid of these things? But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. So you might see me lash out at things, and it's not because I'm dealing with internal demons that are coming out. But
by release. It'll be out next week.
yeah,
Internal demons.
yeah. Hey, Soup.
How's it going, guys? What's up?
Dude, you're looking
Thanks
like...
for having me.
Yeah, man.
Shut up. Don't thank
Dude,
us
rocking
for
that.
anything.
No.
You're rocking that soup merch.
Yeah, dude, the little bowl on the left.
I like the
Oh.
baseball
Do you guys like?
style.
Do you guys like
tee.
baseball quarter like 3/4 tees, whatever they're called?
Yep.
3/4
Yo, I
tees?
kind
love
of
them.
do.
I really like them.
I don't.
They're just comfy.
They don't flatter me, but I like them. Like I see them on other people, I'm like, those are dope. And then I put one on, I'm like, eh.
I don't even play baseball though. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I just like the way they look. Did you guys ever watch Sandlot? That's why I
Oh
like.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
they always wore these in the Sandlot. I'm like, I want one so bad. So,
Yeah, those
That's a good-
sneakers too.
So that was like your first. Is that your first merch? Is a baseball tee, or like what was the
No.
first one you did?
The first one I ever did was like the Supreme logo, where it's just like the soup.
Yeah.
That was
I
a
know
couple
what you-
years ago.
Yeah.
Merch is tough though, man. Merch is tough to put together.
Oh, it's tough to put together, and it's especially tough to deal with right now of all times, because I have like 3 emails coming in a day. My shop is all set up, so I don't have to do anything. I let the drop shipping companies deal with all of it, and I'm getting emails from people like, "When's it coming?" I don't know, dude.
Check the shipping.
I'm not printing it in my living room and shipping it to you. I have no idea, dude. They have their own companies to worry about. Merch is awful to deal with. I have my buddy that's like stepping in and helping me, and I was like, dude, I'll give you 25% of all profit that I make, because it's not that much, to be honest. But if you want some
If you just
side
deal with
cash,
all of it.
just please, for the love of God, save me. Merch sucks to deal with. I don't want to do that. Nine Rain, when are you getting merch, dude?
When I get, I don't know, like a logo and kind of brand that I'm happy with, I haven't put any effort on that.
You're like 40K subs almost, dude. You're like past logo time.
I kind of like, I don't know, that it snuck up on me. I don't know. I'm just making RuneScape videos, and then the number goes up and doesn't change what I do on the day. So it kind of like, I don't know, doesn't feel any different.
No, dude, it feels different when you get it. Trust me.
You're getting close, man. You're rocking the subs these days.
Dude,
videos have been great.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You're doing Deadman Mode stuff right now, right?
Yeah, May is like the DMM month.
You're in deep because you're the leader, the
Hey Boys leader.
honcho. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
can we talk about that? Can you give us the square one ground zero story of Hey Boys? What is that
man.
about?
Okay, so 2015, second season of DMM, Kevin and I are like, let's make a demo mode clan, but like, let's just fuck around the. Am I allowed to curse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Fuck
just,
you. Yeah.
But let's just like fuck around the entire time and just like go on multi-mass PK trips in Alcarid and White Wolf Mountain and all, Barb Village and all these places that are multi on RuneScape. So we just literally told all our subscribers, hey guys, here's a TeamSpeak. Join if you want to be on a DMM clan. We called it Hey Boys because every time on Skype back in the day, Kevin and I, every time we got on a call, would just go, hey boys. Like whenever we join the call, hey boys. And we're like,
remember those days.
Yeah. We're like, let's just call the clan Hey Boys. So we did it. A bunch of drama, not drama, but a bunch of crazy stuff happened because it was, 100 people in a TeamSpeak all talking at once during these crazy times.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so we retired for like 3.5 years because it was too hectic. And then this season, I'm like, it's too good of something not to bring back. So I brought it back, and we're actually doing pretty well this time. DMM's been a pretty fun month.
Cool.
Lots of drama, but overall pretty fun. Yeah.
I didn't know people, because I've just been out of the loop ever since I got back. There wasn't really Deadman Mode. Like actually, one of the things that got me back into RuneScape 2 years ago was my buddy messaging me and being like, "Holy shit, dude! There's this tournament thing called Deadman Mode, and people get on and kill each other everywhere in RuneScape." And so we actually watched some Deadman Mode content, and then I was like, I guess I'll kind of fool around in RuneScape again, and now I'm here. And anyways, I didn't know that there was that people would get loot in Deadman Mode and sell it on the main game. I would have been all over that shit. I'm so broke. I have no money on any of my accounts. And apparently the going rate for these items is pretty insane.
Yeah, day one swapping is like if you get 100K cash on day one, you can sell it for like 10 mil, 15 mil old school.
Jesus,
which is
dude.
absurd. So if you go like the money making route, you can make hundreds of mils on the main game. Dude. So it's a very valid method. Very valid.
I wanted to do that, but by the time that I learned it was a thing, we were like a week and a half, 2 weeks in, and a lot of the items were depreciating in value because everyone was, already there. Like I wanted to, what was it? Probably Trident of the Seas. I wanted to kind of beeline for that, or Abyss of Whip or something like that, because they were selling for like 100 mil.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, Deadman Mode's a pretty it draws in players because they promise you 10 times XP in a skill. So you train a skill 10 times quicker. I mean, how awesome is that? Your levels go up like crazy.
Yeah.
And then, you can kill people anywhere. It's a really, I'm trying to think of the right word for it, but it really is a game mode that draws a lot of people in, but it also is for a lot of people a really short experience because one death and they're like, wait, maybe this isn't for me.
Yeah,
so they don't log back because it's a brutal game mode, man. I mean, you can lose a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And some people just don't like it.
You kind of got to curb your expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're not anticipating that feeling, all of a sudden you die and you're like, oh, Deadman Mode. The dead part sucks.
Yeah, well, you can you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go on my first PK trip on Deadman Mode, right? You get a key or two, you're feeling really good. All of a sudden, this max guy, level 120 combat, comes right at you, kills you. You lose half your stats, half your skills, half your bank.
Yeah,
that's it. It's
rough.
But
I'm excited for the next league, dude, because
you
don't have to. I mean, if you're on vacation or something for the first week of Deadman Mode, you can't compete for the next 3 weeks. So it's like with the leagues, it's like you can come in whenever you want and you could still get those XP drops, like assuming they still do that sort of thing. And it's the most satisfying feeling. It's like, I hate doing this in the game, but good God, when it's 10 times easier to get things, I love it.
Yeah.
I want all of it. It's
an addicting feeling.
Yeah. So, dude, DMM drama sounds like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. What have you been? You said there was a lot of it?
I mean, you guys are on Twitter, obviously, so I'm sure you'll see a tweet every now and then from somebody you follow. It's like, Tata did this to Frontline, or Frontline did this to Tata, or this clan did something to this clan. Most of the clans aren't involved in it, but you've seen a lot of the recent drama, especially on Reddit and Twitter, about how certain clans need to be disqualified because they're taking things too far. They're taking things out of the game that shouldn't be too much toxicity and everything. There's a lot of egos in the PvP community. You guys know that. And it just all culminates into Deadman Mode because DMM's like the ultimate way to show you're the best.
Yeah.
PvP. You can if a clan wins, they get first place. They can say we are officially the best, which is why clans like Rot and Lit back in the day still hold those DMM wins in such high regard. So
I'm actually
screw those guys, man.
I'm actually very uninformed on the whole clanman mode aspect of this game because I missed that boat completely and then came back, and I'll see stuff like that on Twitter, but it just goes over my head because I don't know. I've heard of Rot and I've heard of a couple others. Hey Boys, that's another one. Yeah.
Of course. I mean, you guys are both, definitely honorable members of Hey Boys, by the way. Anytime you guys
oh hell yeah, guys, I'm in the clan.
I mean, I'm expecting you guys to be in the final hour. It starts in a week, so we
got time
there, man.
Jimmy.
You better get prepared, all right?
I'll be there.
You're calling Jimmy in the final hour.
Yeah. Oh, you want to? Oh, man, you ever been to a real live auction where they're speaking?
No.
100
I've watched
words?
them, of course.
Yeah, I haven't been to one either, but I've watched so many videos of it. I could just do it perfectly.
Yeah.
Which I will only do during RuneScape callouts. That's the only time I'll ever use that kind of speed with my articulation of words. It's amazing what I can do. I'm a great guy. But yeah, dude, do you like have like a piss bucket next to your chair, like when you're playing DMM? Like how does your sleep schedule and like hygiene work? I hear a lot of people like don't really take care of themselves. I know Kevin's like sleeping on a mattress next to his computer or something.
Dude, I've always been like the most casual player ever. I don't like grinding on the main game. I don't like grinding on DMM. I like playing as much as I want to play, and then I take a break because if there's one thing I don't want to get out, it's burnt out, you know, because getting burned out of RuneScape sucks. Yeah. Especially when you're a content creator, as you guys both know. So for me, it's like people ask, I'm sure you guys maybe get this a bunch too, but when people ask me like, hey, when are you going to max your account on RuneScape? I'm like,
people know me too well. They don't even bother asking.
Yeah. Well, they're like, hey, when are you going to max your Iron Man? I'm like, what do you mean when? Like, I'm not going to, I have no desire to max my account because I know it's going to burn me out of the game, you know? Yeah. So it's the same way for Deadman Mode. I'll play, if I feel like playing 20 hours, I'll play 20 hours. But if I only feel like playing 3 hours, I'll play 3 hours.
20 hours. Good God.
Yeah. It can get addicting on the first day. You know, 20 hours.
Oh yeah. The first day when you're doing everything, I feel like when you start to log in and it's just time to survive and kill. It's like, oh man, that sounds awesome. Good luck.
Yeah, it's a race to be the best. You know, high scores reset and everything, so it's exciting.
Man.
Yeah,
I'm so I'm so casual of a RuneScape player. I don't think people notice, despite the fact that all my videos about my main account are just videos talking about how stupid I am at the game, and then I get like nothing done, and I post one Iron Main progress video like a month maybe, and it's all I can manage. I'm like, guys, I don't play RuneScape that much. I like you know, I play it a lot for a video game, but I don't play it a lot for RuneScape. So yeah, I feel you there.
I definitely have respect for the people who are able to pull out these, you know, efficient days on RuneScape when it comes to skilling and all that stuff. You know, consistent 16-hour efficient days on, you know, every single day. I've never been able to do it. I don't think I ever will, because I just like playing casually. If I don't feel like sitting in my chair for the entire day doing something, I just won't do it. You know. So.
Yeah, and I just got 99 strength. Ooh. And it's because, thank you, and it's because I can nightmare zone while editing and not look at it for 6 minutes or something. And so I got 99 strength, and that's pretty dope. But when I think about, I'm like, dude, I have never runecrafted. I've never done hunter. I've done dailies to get those above like 70, I think is where they're at. That's a drop in the bucket. I will never ever max for. There's 13 skills I can look at right now and say they're never getting above 90. Like it's not even gonna be close.
Yeah, I did I made a video. I don't know if you guys saw it a couple weeks ago called the RuneScape Skill Index.
Yeah, I watched it.
I ranked, you know, RuneScape skills based off of multiple factors, and one of the biggest factors to me was something called the train multiple skill factor or the AFK factor. Those are the best to me. A skill that's AFK and I can multitask while doing is the best thing to me. Like that's what makes the skill amazing. So for something like combat, you can usually multitask and do other things while doing, which makes the skill so great. But then you have things like mining and runecrafting, which suck because there's no way you can leave your keyboard and gain XP in the skill. So that's why I don't like those skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at that tier list now. That's a good little list.
I
agree.
I like the place that your channel fits in RuneScape, where you have like, you come up with a video idea and then you do a video about it. That's nice. That must be fun to do as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to focus my channel more in 2020 on kind of just out of the box ideas and maybe more well-produced videos as opposed to just your, you know, I guess account progress type video. I did like a first ever RuneScape video, first ever RuneScape update, all that kind of stuff, just because I wanted to see if people would like it and would want to watch it. And I have fun making that. And if it's something you have fun making and something people like watching, then, you know, it's good content, I think. So
yeah, I did a very out of the box idea recently with this why people play RuneScape in 2020, and it was me. I have a green screen right there, and sometimes I just pull it up and see what happens. And that's what I did. And I caused a conundrum in people's lives, dude. I was not prepared for the depth people would dig into what I said when I was just shitting around. Like, I redid it. I shut that footage from that video was from day 2. That was a redo of the previous day. I did the whole hour and a half shoot over again because I was like, this sounds so stupid. I look stupid. I don't like how any of this turned out.
Jimmy was giving me progress updates just like while he's doing it. He's like, dude, this script sucks. And then would send me another one later. He's like, I don't know what I'm saying. What am I saying?
Yeah. And so I did like a more outlined version of it the next day, and you know, took a shower right before and made sure my hair was okay. You know, I was like, geez, let me look like I'm not completely homeless. Like, see it. And then so I just made it. I don't know. I was like, man, I just don't want to make another by release back to back to back to back. Like, I just need to do something. So I just did that, and then, you know, it's still doing very well. And I post all my videos to Reddit, and it got like 1,300 upvotes on Reddit. And the discussion is where the craziness happened, because I mean, you always have the people who just like don't really watch the video. They see the title and they start giving their input about why people play in 2020. And then you have the people who like debunk things I said, which I don't really know what you can debunk that I said if I didn't think that hard about things.
Typical.
But good God, it sometimes you have no idea what these like crazy ideas are gonna like make people respond. I don't know. It's so fun and it's amazing. But the second any facts come in, dude, you're in for a run for your money, dude.
But like, it feels good to make those videos, right? And to upload them, because you're like, it's just a good feeling, because you know there's nothing really else like it on YouTube. And especially in the RuneScape section, where everything is just so clouded, every section, it feels like it's really hard to come up with a unique idea. So when you finally do something, come out with something where you're like, nobody's done this. This is really exciting. And when people like it, it's even better. It's overall really good for your channel. So,
dude, RuneScape content creators are nuts. I'm not saying that considering the I'm just saying, like, there's so much RuneScape content on YouTube. It's insane. Crazy.
Yeah. Do you want to eventually, do you see yourself ever getting out of RuneScape into other content?
Yeah, potentially. I think maybe not on my own channel, but if I were to ever work somewhere else that uploads YouTube content. You guys know SB Nation? You ever heard of the channel SB Nation? They do like, they're pretty much a sports channel that do like documentaries on players and teams and everything.
I actually think I might have seen some of their stuff, actually.
Yeah, something like that. Like, I love sports, so being able to, you know, edit sports videos together would be something I'd want to do. But I think for my personal channel, it'd be 100% RuneScape, unless something crazy happens. You never know.
The one thing I talked to Kevin about with this whole idea, because he knows that I've wanted to branch out for a very long time.
Yeah, he's told me about it.
Yeah, and when I asked him about it, he's like, nah, because I like RuneScape. Like, that's like the biggest thing, is if you enjoy RuneScape and you enjoy logging on and playing, you really don't think about making things for other games or anything like that. And I think that's my biggest thing, is I enjoy other games more than RuneScape sometimes, and that's my biggest flaw.
Same, dude. I'm with you.
What other games do you play, Soup?
I play Counter-Strike, play the occasional League of Legends game. I mean, I just like literally browse through my Steam library and I'm like, I want to play this game today, so I'll play it. Big Half-Life guy. I just played Half-Life Alyx on my VR headset. It's like an amazing game.
Dude, how was that?
Oh, dude, it is unreal, man. Like, it was the first time I literally just stood there, just like, I mean, have you guys tried VR before?
Nah. Once, but not in. You go on your thing. I'll bring up my VR experience.
It's just like it's the first time in a long time where I played a game. I'm like, holy, this is the future, dude. Like, this is insane. The amount of, you guys know Valve, the amount of effort they put into this game is wild. I mean, I had this headset on for 12 hours at one point, 12 hours straight playing the game, and then I took off the headset. I'm like, this sucks. Like, I want to go back. I want to go back in. It was that cool. Unfortunately, there's the barrier of the cost being a bit high for VR right now, but it's just cool to
be able to experience.
I have the Valve Index.
How much is that?
I think it's about $999,000.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one they advertise on their like homepage and stuff all the time. I've looked at that so many times. Like,
Yeah.
I want it, but I can't.
The only reason I went for it is because of Half-Life Alyx, because they said that it's gonna run best on their own VR headset. And I'm like, damn you, Valve! Like, you're really gonna make me spend this money right now to get this? And I did, but
nice.
It was just like I guess a personal present, a birthday present for myself is what we'll call it.
I want to see those stats, how many headsets they sold just because of that game.
Yeah,
I would love to see that.
And when you guys come over, I'll let you play. So
hell
cool.
yeah.
What part of the world are you in, by the way?
I'm in Virginia.
Okay.
Born and raised?
Nah, born and raised Pennsylvania for
22
years, 23 years. Yeah.
Slapped
pretty
the
boring,
shit
man.
out of my monitor.
Oh, a fruit fly?
Yeah. Oh, it's there. Oh, I think I got it. I got it.
Nice.
I got it. We're
Nice.
good. Nice. There's gonna be like 4
There's
more.
like 1,000 more waiting to fill its place,
Yeah.
but
They're still here, but it's fine. Okay.
Good stuff.
because I saw a video of you, a young you, at one point with the dragging a walking staff and then tripping.
Is this the For Frodo video?
I think so. And it looked like northeast coast.
Yeah, that was actually on a trip in Germany. So
Okay.
but almost
That's closer
theory's
than West
debunked.
Coast.
closer than West Coast. You know?
I know.
You're almost there.
God.
I mean, you can't compare. They look similar, so I don't blame you.
I feel like I've always associated you to California for some reason. I don't know why. You just
like
look like a
California.
guy who belongs there.
Do you guys think you could live in California?
I
No.
did for a year.
Oh wow.
No.
I left. Certain parts, yeah.
Yeah, certain parts I think is the big thing.
Northern California. I lived in LA in Burbank.
Okay.
And was working for a really cool company living with a bunch of cool people, doing a bunch of cool stuff, but it was like not a fan of LA. And it wasn't the people. Like, people are nice there. It's still the South. It's sunny. The weather's great, so people are happy. But it was just a little like, I like blue skies and green trees and stuff, and so
We have to bring this up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Man, why do people give you shit about your quest guides, man?
Because it's fun.
I've actually never seen a soup quest guide.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think I've said this. I don't know. It's interesting because the quest guides came out. I'll give you guys the breakdown. All right, so the quest guides came out in 2013. The first 2 months of Old School being out. Old School RuneScape in 2013 in the first 2 months was a completely different game than what it is now. No rune light. There was no bank search option. There was no run thing next to your mini map. It was a completely different game, and it was
2007.
fun. Yeah, it was 2007 exactly.
Yeah.
So at the time, the quest guides worked, right?
Yeah.
They were like doing okay. So my quest guides are like, it's like being on Skype with a friend. You guys are doing a quest together. You guys will mess up sometimes. That you're doing stuff with your friend. You'll mess up. You'll laugh about it. You'll carry on. At the end of the day, you're gonna get the quest done. It might take longer than usual. Yeah, you're gonna make some mistakes, but it gets the quest done. All right, that's kind of like how I.
That's the soup guide philosophy right there.
That's kind of like how I like to do it, because some of these guides I made at like 3:30 in the morning, just on coffee, just drinking coffee. Like, it was just so dumb, but it was a boom for my channel at the time. I had 9,000 subscribers when Old School RuneScape came out. I had like 20K in 2 months after that because my quest guys were doing really well. So I didn't.
You
wanna
and
stop
Kevin,
it.
right? You both did those quests done easy or whatever, and like both of you guys started blowing up, because I remember that's when he stopped fucking talking to me because I wasn't as popular as him.
Wait. Kevin was like a little baby Kev starting out with like
Kev
quest
had
guides and stuff?
Kev had like 14K. I had like 9K, and then I started doing these longer quest guides. Kev did these quest guides done easy, which was like a really short version of a quest guide, and they did really well. I mean, people liked them. So
nice.
Yeah.
I think if I ever wanted to really, like, if my focus was getting more, like, a bunch of views and getting a bunch of subscribers, I think the way to do is probably money makers and stuff that, like, all I used to look up when I was just getting back into RuneScape is how to make money, and good things to do on a starter account. Those videos pop.
Yeah.
They always have. Like for the history of RuneScape videos, money makers have always been a staple every single year.
Yeah.
So people watch them.
Wasn't
It's
there?
fun. Go ahead.
Go
sorry.
ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna. It's funny though, because like I mentioned earlier about how it was such a different game back then, right? Throughout the years, things have been added that, of course, make it a lot easier to quest, and things like stamina potions. I still get comments to this day on those quest guides saying like, "Why didn't you recommend to bring stamina potions?"
Yeah.
Because they weren't fucking out, dude. Like,
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? Like, why didn't you have graceful on? Because graceful wasn't a thing. So it really was. They were meant for a certain time. But no regrets making them. People say zero regrets whatsoever.
Nice.
I'm really happy. So, but it's fun to joke about them, I think it's good to have a meme about yourself that you can laugh at, because helps keep you, I guess, relevant in a sense.
Yeah.
And people will always know you for something, whether it be a bad or a good thing. So
That's true.
Yep.
No such thing as bad publicity, I suppose.
Exactly.
That's so not true, but hey, fuck it. In that case, it's fine because it's just quest guides.
Yeah, I'm definitely known for a lot more funny things than I am good things. I screamed pussy on the RuneScape live stream.
Wait, what?
My monitor. Why, you guys don't know this?
No.
Oh man. Okay, so 2016, I was in Discord, or 16. I was in Discord, and I got back from class. I just finished class for the day, right? It was a Thursday. I didn't have Friday class. This was a 3-day weekend, which is like the best feeling ever. I just got a frap from Starbucks. I got like a donut there too. I was feeling so good. And I get back to my apartment. I go to my room. I see Ronan and Mod Merchant are on Discord together in a channel. And I'm like, let's go. My boys are online, dude. I get to play games with them and shit. I joined the call and I'm just like, I love the pussy. and then he's like, Stefan, we're streaming on the RuneScape channel. And they were live on Twitch on the official RuneScape channel.
That's awesome.
Is that clip anywhere?
Yeah, I'll link you guys the clip right now.
That's
awesome.
My
god, dude. That's amazing.
Yeah, at that moment, I thought I was done. Like, as a content creator, I thought it was over for me. Because I'm like, Jagex are gonna ban me. Like, they're never gonna invite me anywhere again.
Holy
shit!
Dude.
Luckily, that didn't happen. But hey, here's the clip.
Right, man, as well.
I love the pussy.
Stefan, we're streaming on the RuneScape channel. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Dude, that's amazing.
The pussy.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so good.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. If I could ever pull something like that off in my career, you bet your ass I'm gonna do it. That's a top dog move right there.
Oh, I love it, dude.
Yeah, so I can laugh about it now, but it was terrifying at the time. I'm telling you.
Oh, I bet.
It was scary at the time. Luckily, I didn't say anything like really bad, obviously. So,
yeah.
It turned out for the best.
What server was that in?
Like what Discord channel?
Yeah, like
it was just like a Discord server that me and Ronan and a couple other people were in back in the day that we just like used.
Well,
and the thing is,
fault, man. That's not your fault.
Yeah, I didn't know they were streaming. I was like, oh, they're just in Discord doing something. I didn't think they were officially streaming on the RuneScape channel.
Yeah,
man, the things that I've said introducing my presence into a Discord channel,
right?
Holy shit.
Yeah. You guys, we've all said something stupid, dude.
You know, you hop in and you're like, it's my bros. I'm swinging for the fences. Whew.
Exactly. You have to make
bad
your
stuff.
Dude, if anything, like people probably loved that. Like, that was probably the highlight of that entire whatever the hell they were doing. Like whatever they did. I mean, that's cool. RuneScape official. Nothing that cool happens on the official.
What
RuneScape.
else have you done? That's
Well, okay, nothing like that.
That's pretty peak. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I think honestly that's probably my peak. I'm not gonna beat that.
That's not. I mean, that's not like a bad thing to admit either. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm happy to say I hit my peak. In my RuneScape career. So
when was that,
good, dude?
2016. Late 2016. Senior year of college.
Hell yeah.
Good old days.
Wait, how old are you? 25.
25.
5? Okay, cool.
Getting up there, guys. Mid-20s
Yeah,
is scary.
don't tell it to 9 Ray, man.
I'm
He'll feel
28.
old.
Oh, you're 28?
Yeah.
You look a lot younger. You
Yeah,
look like you could be in a Netflix high school show. I'm not even kidding.
Hell yeah, dude.
Man, from
It's
this angle, it looks like you're jerking off, dude.
He
thought
is,
you were just
dude.
jerking off.
He is. Dude,
Oh.
you can't call a brother
Oh,
out.
I'm literally scratching my
No,
fucking
dude.
chest right now.
Let him do his
awesome.
thing, Jimmy.
I'm gonna scream pussy in the
I mean, I'm doing it. I'm just, I got down so like I can move my wrist without my arm, so like no one knows.
It's clever.
Yeah.
Just do this angle.
Yeah. 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 We're good guys, man.
Dude, Soup, I have a great memory of one of my favorite memories from RuneFest.
Ah, nice.
When I was wandering, okay, it was me, Jimmy, Kevin,
Yeah.
and Settled, wandering around. There was that like outdoor mall area.
Yeah, I remember
That's
that.
when we were screaming at the pigeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're all a little more toasty than we thought we were, and we're just kind of wandering around Farnborough, a little roasty
Farnborough.
toasty. And then I saw you around the bend, and you looked lost a little bit. You're kind of
Yeah,
like
I was lost.
kind of like looking
100%.
around, like just a lone Soup wandering
Yeah.
through the wild.
Dude, I was trying to find a stupid charger for my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can I find this here? It has to be in a mall, right?
Yeah.
I was there for like an hour trying to find one. But I think I walked by you guys. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
we said hey, and then
Yeah.
it was just like, if I ever saw, I don't, you just looked like you were so lost. It was really funny looking. You were just kind of like, what? And I was like, what's Soup? What's he doing over there? He was all by himself, just kind of looking around.
I was vlogging, dude. I was actually making a vlog. Don't worry. So.
Okay, cool.
You vlog?
No,
I actually,
I don't.
I got a lot of footage from RuneFest on my phone. I was ironically recording like a parody of a lot of the videos that RuneScape. I was with Mudkip at the time. We were sharing an Airbnb with a couple of the dudes as well, and he was doing his like normal vlogs because he does those. So I was basically just making fun of him by making these stupid vlogs where it would be like a 6-second clip, and then every time I would end the clip by tripping or running into something or dropping my phone. It's fucking cold. I gotta put that on the.
Do you still have the
internet.
footage?
Yeah, I still have it.
Yeah, you should. That'd be funny.
It was actually pretty great.
RuneFest
Especially
was
since there's
great,
no
dude.
RuneFest this year, dude.
Dude,
So.
I'm so sad about that. I
That
didn't
was my
realize.
favorite
Sucks.
thing ever, dude. That is such a good trip, dude. Meeting everybody and like being famous for like 2 days is awesome.
I
So sick.
I didn't realize how much I liked RuneFest until they said they were gonna cancel it, and I was just like super bummed.
Yeah.
It's like your one time to go out and be social with a lot of different people who all know what you do. You know,
Yeah,
who do this, for the most part like what you like. So
yeah.
Yeah. Soup, what is you have like a Wally device. This shit looks like a
this thing,
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool.
It
Yeah,
actually
shut up.
sounds
mic is
really
that?
good.
Yeah, it's an XLR mic. It's the same people that make the Yeti Blue. It's just a Blue Spark SL XLR mic. Yeah, I've got my sound suppression are these pillows back there, dude.
Dude, that's actually a pretty good idea. What the hell?
Jimmy, you
Yeah.
got an entire bed, brother.
Yeah, but all to this side is just a hallway pretty much. There's a big open area over there. Let's just start
Yeah.
making like forts out of pillows.
I have some of these like sound panels, but I don't have enough, and I'd have to put some on the roof for that to really do, or the ceiling for it to really do anything. It's
Yeah.
mostly
Yeah.
just because I don't have any art to put on my walls. So I just needed to cover wall space.
They can be expensive too. The
They're
panels. I mean, they.
They're $1 a square because I
Yeah.
bought 100 for 100.
Oh,
And
really?
so-
That's actually not that bad.
Yeah, I know it.
overpaid.
Mine are only 1 inch thick. Like once you start getting to thicker ones, they get really expensive. But I've taken these. I've moved with them 3 times, so they've gone up and down on walls a lot. They're kind of a hassle because you have to nail each one up. I put a lot of holes in the wall.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah.
That's why you use displate, which is stickers and no nails.
Hey, look at that, dude.
Yeah, dude. I got my little display guy.
I got to get my manager to reach out to Displate. I would love to get a sponsor because basically I want to get some disc plates. They're fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Dude,
I like it, man.
I love that people are so open to sponsors nowadays. I love it so much. Soup, have you done raid ads before?
I did 3 last year. Haven't done them since though. Yeah.
So you know how they're very like their briefing is like super anal about like you need to say this and do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they reached out so many times persistently. Like I told them no, and I said I finally they offered an amount. I was like, whoa, all right, let's talk about this for a second. I was like, I'll do it. I will do this. I'm moving soon. I'm graduating. I start paying my God knows how much I'm gonna owe with my loans. I'll take it. But here's the thing. I want creative freedom.
Nice.
And that's like a big thing for them, dude. That's like a huge thing.
Yeah.
Because every ad you'll see is pretty much like the same thing because they have guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
And in my new buy release, I set it up so that it immerses into the episode through characters.
I've seen it. It's fucking good.
Yeah.
I am so excited for this raid ad. I'm excited to have this raid ad.
It's the best content Jimmy has produced in the past year.
Shut up.
Wow.
Shut your little mouth. I hope you don't think that.
They said yes to your creative freedom request?
And they approved the video. Like, they approved the script. Like,
what? Dang, dude. That's awesome.
I am appalled. I was so happy, dude, because they're finally realizing that they're a meme. And that's what's going to appeal to people is if, like, people make fun of their game. Like, it'll probably draw more people in if that.
Yeah, they don't take themselves so seriously.
Dude, you just set a new standard, Jimmy.
Oh, dude, I am so excited. I was laughing my ass off, like, doing the voicing for it. Like, it's like the Jad skit that I have. It's like that esque of things, like formatted like that. And it's basically like somebody's like forcing my guy to. It might be. I don't know if it'll be up by the time this episode.
People are gonna like that, not only because you changed just the standard outline of the Raid Shadow Legends, but you immersed it into your video. That's awesome. People are gonna like it.
Dude, I'm so excited.
Do you know are you allowed to spoil when it's coming out or no?
It's gonna be out no later than the 26th because they do. That's the one thing they will not budge on is their their deadlines. Their deadlines are crazy, dude.
Yeah, well,
like,
it's because they're a
flexible.
contracted company, and then they got to report back,
right,
to a big China company and say, "Hey, we did this thing. Here's the numbers." So.
Yeah, I'm stoked, dude.
Nice, man. Good for
you still working with sponsors?
Yeah, more than ever.
Yeah, what do you got going?
Just finished a display one. I've got a VPN one. I've got
Nord.
Yeah, no, Express.
Express, okay.
Yeah, and then I have a Raycon Airbud one I'm potentially gonna do.
Cool.
Don't know much about it.
Raycon, man, you can do whatever you want for that ad.
They're
you
pretty
say whatever you
pretty
want.
loose.
Yeah.
I was just showing Kevin Nine Rain General Sam's, dude. He talked about murdering his wife and kids and
he
seeing their names.
Yeah. And he talked about murder, porn, masturbation, and
how Cardi B uses them.
Like he went hard, and they were just like,
Jesus.
We approve.
Dude, I'm supposed to do it in like the first week of June. Oh, actually, wait, first week of June's kind of close, isn't it? Holy shit.
Yeah, we're getting there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, just kidding, yeah. I was going to say, like, so far
DMM
away.
month is just one long day.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, I have a really big series planned for this summer. Jimmy, you probably know about it. Since you're a part of it.
I know about it. Not as much as I would have liked to know about it, but I know about it.
Yeah. And the entirety of June I have to edit. Like, just there's nothing else I can do.
Have you not started editing that?
I've done the first episode, but I have 8 more to go.
So would you ever do like a personalized series? Have you thought of doing any ideas like that?
Like a personalized series, as in like by release?
Yeah, like by release, Swampy Guy, White Wolf, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think my hardcore was the closest I got to a personal series.
Yeah.
But maybe when Group Iron Man comes out. But I don't know, man. I've been having a lot more fun with videos that don't have to do with account progression, dude. Like,
I would stay where you're at, man. That shit is awesome.
I just have a lot more fun doing videos that don't actually require me to necessarily play the game to to make videos.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's for some people that might sound confusing. Like, don't you want to play the game to make a video about it? But sometimes you get more fun out of like writing the script and the editing process as opposed to actually getting the footage.
Yeah.
What do you normally do on stream? Like, what's
just Iron Man progress. Just because, I mean, if I'm going to stream something, it's going to have to, of course, be RuneScape related. So I might as well just work on my Iron Man.
Do you like streaming?
Streaming's all right. I can never do like those 8-9 hour streams that people do consistently. Like, it's it's just crazy to me. I got respect for those, like, Bodhi, Curtis, Mammal, Foe. They have that consistent schedule.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can't do it, man. Especially having, and you guys know, you guys all are YouTubers. We're all YouTubers, I guess. So once you start off on YouTube, you get used to the time off camera editing, doing stuff at your own pace. If you're on stream, you have to do it at a certain pace because, well, people want to see stuff happen on stream. You can't just sit back. Well, you could sit back, but it just, it all depends on.
It's not that entertaining. I mean, and I'm not a big, I'm the same way, and I'm not a big Twitch watcher either. I hardly ever watch Twitch, so it's because it's not my cup of tea. So when I'm streaming, a lot of the times I'm streaming things that I wouldn't watch because I like, I'm a YouTube guy. If I'm gonna watch something, it's probably gonna be YouTube.
Yeah.
So I was rune crafting like the last 4. I'm still, when I stream again, whenever I do that, I'm still gonna be rune crafting. There's 3 streams of mining, and now it's gonna be like 3 streams of rune crafting, and I'm just like getting 275, 300 viewers each time, and I'm like, you guys are psychos, dude.
Yeah,
you guys are actually psychotic. Like, you could be do you know how many shows there are out there that you could be watching, like taking in this multi-million-dollar budget show that people spent years making, but you're sitting here watching me do one of the most your lowest tier things that you have on your fucking skill, like the 2 things.
Yeah. I'm
doing those on stream, and people love it.
they like you, man. I mean, you've built an audience for yourself, and you're doing really well. So they're gonna watch you.
If they want
to
keep watching, I'll keep doing it. I don't give a fuck, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, how'd you meet Kevin?
Well, Kevin, Ronan, and then a guy called Brian on Reels RS. We all made videos on pre-EOC back in 2011.
Yeah.
And we all had like between 1,000 and 5,000 subs, and we all just kind of started talking, got in a Skype call, talked to each other ever since. So, yeah.
And now you hate him, right?
Yeah, can't stand him. Just talked to him yesterday.
worst
Can't
guy.
stand him.
Same, dude.
Worst
The
guy
whole
I
time
know,
I was
dude.
in the call, I was like, fuck this guy. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk so much, man. Just
Oh man. Have you ever done the voice?
which voice?
The Kevin voice.
Yeah, you know which voice I'm talking about.
sure. No, hold on.
Yeah.
What the Kevin has a lot of voices, man. Like
He has a lot of voices.
Yeah. He's like he's the what the shot voice, and then he does the
He had a. Do you remember his like Kermit the Frog phase that he had for a while?
Yes. He's been through that phase like 4 times.
Yeah.
He like cycles through phases, but it makes me laugh every time because he's laughing when he does it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an
He's
asshole
he's a
for
funny
that, man.
Dude, it's so funny. Like, everybody, I can tell. I watched a Sea Engineer video like a month ago. I could tell he was in a call with Kevin when he was recording the clip because he was doing one of Kevin's voices.
Yep.
People come into my comment section and Jimmy's, and I'm sure yours, and are like, dude, why the fuck do you do that voice? Like, and they'll call it the Jimmy voice, the settle voice. I'm like, you guys don't understand. It's Kevin.
It's Kevin.
It's
Dad.
Kevin. And when you're with Kevin, it's really hard not to do the Kevin voice.
Yep.
He's so contagious, dude. I hate it.
Well, it's like there's no filter when you're in a call with Kevin.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like you'll just say what's on your mind, because you literally just. It's funny you say that. You just be talking to him, he's just like, you got a fat cat. just says that out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, you do too, Kevin.
Oh,
and then
thanks,
some
Kevin.
more stuff.
Yeah,
thanks, Kevin.
It's like his move is to see how surprising he can be in like the fewest words possible.
And it always makes me laugh. It always makes me laugh.
Yeah, he nails it.
Yeah.
It's
When we
funny
first
how.
met,
Go ahead.
when we first met, we used to have like untitled competitions to see who could like out offend each other. So like 2013, 2014, like high school me versus like just got to college him, just saying the most fucked up things back and forth until like one of us broke. And it was, those things are gone. Like, dude, they were like on old Skype accounts and stuff like that, because that's just how, before Discord and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, I just remember being like, how is this guy a human? Like, this is crazy that this guy exists. And like, you know, obviously, I mean, we're all fucking adults now somehow. And he still just manages to like make everybody laugh with the most ridiculous shit, dude. Like he has no idea how funny he is, but he's like one of the funniest guys.
And dude, like when you see him IRL too, he's like 6'5", dude. He's just like such a dorky guy, but like so nice and genuine, and he's like a perfect human, bro.
There's one picture from RuneFest of it's Kevin in the middle getting hugged by like 4 or 5 different dudes, all just like because he's like he's like 7'2" or something. And so it's the perfect like. This is Kevin picture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kevin's a god, man. I love Kevin. I'm happy he's doing so well.
Man,
You
Kevin,
know what
if you're
I also-
watching this, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, you're a bad guy.
Fuck you, Kevin.
We're
I just
being
realized, when did you change your YouTube from Third Age Film to Soup RS?
Last week. Week
Okay.
with good advice from my man Aaron too, 9rain.
Really?
Yeah, it was a tough decision, dude.
Has that like affected anything? Like, is it?
Nah, numbers wise, nothing yet. But I'm sure the more I upload videos, sometimes somebody will probably be like, "Wait, who's this?" And then they'll be like, "Oh, he changed his name." So I think maybe in the short term it might affect some stuff, but I think for the long term, I think I made the right decision. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I lose my
I didn't
check
even
mark
notice
though,
till
which
just now.
sucks.
You
Yeah.
lose your check mark?
I lost my check mark for changing the name. I have to reapply to get it now. So
Good luck, buddy. I fucking applied in October and I still haven't gotten mine. So
that's
good luck.
yeah, that's very sad. They're like, yeah, it's gonna take a couple of weeks to look over, and be like, oh, nice. Yeah, I doubt it. I
Couple
completely
years.
doubt it. So
Yeah, they
Yep.
sent me my play button though.
yeah,
I got
that's
that
the nice
right
thing.
here. It's cool.
Yeah, mine's
Oh yeah,
really
let's
good.
see it, Jimmy.
You want to see that?
What's it? Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. I'll pull it out. Well, this is my letter from Susan.
Wow.
here.
Susan Wojciechowski.
Yeah, she
Is that how you
totally
pronounce
signed
it?
that, man.
I don't know.
Uh,
I think it's a W though, right?
yeah,
Second-
and it's
Wojciechowski.
something.
Wojciechowski. That's
Yeah.
right, Wojciechowski.
That
Yeah.
must be it.
You have like the retro one. I see it behind you. This is
Yeah,
the
got the
new guy.
framed one.
That's dope.
Yeah. This is my guy, man.
Ooh,
There he is.
that's pretty clean
Hell
though
yeah.
too.
Hey, wait, you see my reflection in it? Man?
Oh my god. Could be your
Wow.
second webcam.
Yeah.
Wow. You try to eat the play.
I'm trying to eat the play
Jesus.
button. Man. Yeah.
It feels good to get that, right? I mean, it's like
Oh, dude. Oh man, I couldn't tell you how happy I was. I made sure to ship it somewhere that wasn't here, like somewhere really secure, so I wouldn't
really?
lose it in the mail. Yeah, I've
Nice.
heard horror stories about people like,
oh man.
because it comes in this box with like the YouTube thing on it. So like, what are you getting from YouTube other than a play button? Like, there's nothing else that they ship out. So I was like, nah, this is going to. I'm shipping it to my uncle in some discreet town in Kansas and going to drive and get it, dude. Like, or someone like it was like YouTube, isn't that Facebook website? Like, that's what I want people to think when they see that box. So that's what
Bro,
I did.
I wonder if you go to eBay and just type in, yeah, you can buy a YouTube play button on eBay apparently.
People make custom ones because there's some channels out there that don't get approved for play buttons because they're like too vulgar or something and they don't want to verify them. So people make custom play buttons for people. So I mean, you could make
cool.
one for your buddy for his birthday or something. I don't know. That'd be really weird, but hey, you could do it.
Yeah,
Do your
$8.
does your families and your friends, do they know about the I mean, I assume they all know that you guys do YouTube and is the play button part of that? I mean, it's something actually like solid in reality that you can be like, hey, I got this. Pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yep. They're. I think when I got mine, they were like, "Whoa, it's actually kind of cool." You know, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I still don't think they know exactly what I do, but they know I do stuff online.
Yeah.
I think.
Have
I
they
think
looked
that's
at your
really what
stuff
they know.
before? Do you know?
Yeah, some of my really old stuff, not a lot of my new stuff. They kind of just I don't think they have any interest in watching it. Maybe they should, but they just, I don't think they would get it at all.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, Nine Rain touched on this. I think our first podcast, we talked about how numb we are to seeing the numbers on our videos now. Like, if you look at like just your monthly views and try to explain, you can't explain that to another person because they're like, no, you didn't. Like, what? No. Because some Netflix shows would beg and plead on their knees to get that many watches on their episodes, and we're just over here cranking out RuneScape content, getting that kind of viewership, and we don't even blink an eye. We get upset if we don't get 100K.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, damn. All right. I
It's
guess I'll settle for 85K views on a video. Like,
yeah. It's actually a really good point. It's kind of crazy, man. You think like even 50,000 views on a video, right? You're just like,
crazy.
Only 50K, man. Are you serious? And then you're like, wait,
yeah,
a lot of people.
50,000 people, man. That's like really cool, you know?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, 50K doesn't translate to the revenue it used to. So it's why sponsors and high video views are so important nowadays to the YouTube game. So
sure are.
kind of
dude.
shucks.
Yeah, I think I've only gotten like a couple. Geez, I just realized I put on a YouTube like my dashboard, and it's
You look beautiful, Jimmy.
it made it
glowing.
so
Up.
bright. I'm vibrant
Man, you
as
are
shit.
glowing.
It's like
How do I make this like dark mode? Isn't there like dark mode on YouTube now, dude? The hell?
Yeah.
You
do it on
haven't been
Studio?
using dark mode?
Wow.
I try. No, I have
Jimmy.
on regular YouTube, not on the dashboard. I don't know if you can do it on the dashboard.
Oh, I don't think I
true,
have it
yeah.
on dashboard.
Me neither.
Dude, I want a flamethrower specifically made for flies, dude. I would love that. Wow. Yeah, no, views.
I mean, they have those, Jimmy. It's called a flamethrower.
It's called a lighter, a big lighter.
It works on flies too.
Dude, these things are buzzing, dude. I hate it.
Are you still in Vegas, Jimmy?
I'm in Kansas. I'm about to move to Texas
Ooh.
though, with Nine Rain
Ooh.
near him.
That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, same
That'll be
apartment
fun.
complex.
You guys are in
Yeah.
Austin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big Austin guy, dude.
I think Zulu's there, Lake's there. You guys just want to rent out a trailer park for RuneScape content creators?
Yes.
That would be.
Yeah.
We all get a,
Oh
we all
my
get a
god,
trailer.
that would be hilarious.
That'd be sick. Could we have a reality show there too?
Holy shit! Yeah, no, that would be easy. Just
be
walk
the
into
dream.
someone's trailer, fucking hand cam, just like, hey, what's
Incredible.
going on? Nice dick.
Dude,
Yeah.
Imagine, I can only picture like you fucking framed and Jimmy just all doing the voices all night long, and people are trying to sleep, and they're just, you're just like, shut up.
Oh
From
god.
the different trailer next to you. That'd be amazing. Dude, so do you guys remember something called Deadman Mansions? Does that ring any bells?
No.
That does ring. Yeah. What the hell was?
Yeah.
that? What?
Two years ago, Jagex invited like 12 content creators out to 2 separate houses in England, and we all played Deadman for a week in those houses.
What?
Yeah.
That's so
And-
weird.
I
It's-
remember that now you say it. Yeah.
It was an amazing idea, but they forgot to get good internet for us. So, or they tried, or it wasn't possible. So people couldn't stream at the same time. People couldn't upload videos at the same time. It ended up being a bit of a disappointment. But I roomed next to Kevin in the house. And when I got to the house, the first thing I hear is Kevin. They said, "Oh yeah, Kevin's taking a nap." So Kevin's in bed in the room next to me, and the first thing I hear when I move into my room is third eighth film.
Yeah.
Just from his bed, he's like, "Hey," and then he starts doing the Kevin voice, which immediately goes back to what you were saying with the Kevin voice. Is the best thing ever,
Dude,
So
I roomed with him at RuneFest, and
oh my god, yeah. And you were in the same bed with him, probably.
I was
right?
in the same bed as that man.
Ah, nice.
And so I mean, obviously, like the first night you get to RuneFest, you know, you're jet lagged. It's like the weirdest feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Because like you're tired but you can't sleep because you're excited. You know, all sorts of shit. So I go to bed and I'm like I'm like in and out of sleep. It must be like 4 a.m. I wake up. I gotta go to the bathroom. So I get up and I'm trying to be as quiet as I can, just super quiet because I don't want to wake Kevin up because he was like a really light sleeper and he has trouble falling asleep.
Yeah.
And I'm like just tiptoeing, doing everything as silent as possible. So I come out of the door, I start walking back, pitch black, just no light, no way to tell where I'm going. I'm like, like feeling my way around, and I just hear, release. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what?
God.
And I was like, oh my god, like Kevin, you are the only person who would ever say something of any sort to me in that situation. Like, if I heard him get up in the middle of the night, I'd be like, oh, he's just getting up. I'm gonna try to keep sleeping. Yeah. Is that by release? Like, what the fuck, dude? It's amazing.
So funny, dude.
I've never laughed so hard at 4 a.m, like just waking up, like not knowing what's going on. It was awesome.
That's amazing.
Did Jackie put you up in the hotel, Stefan?
The Aviator? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was like on the 3rd floor, I think.
Were you
all
rooming?
by my lonesome?
Did you got your own room?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's a nice place, man.
Yeah.
The town kind of sucks,
my way
but
in, dude.
There's not a lot. Nice. There's there's not a lot. But it was still cool. I liked being in. It feels like the UK, and
yeah, it really does.
Which just has this like old kind of lived-in vibe compared to the States. So just being there was kind of dope.
Yeah, the before that, the first 2 RuneFests I went to were in London. It was like central London, so if you left the venue, you were just already immediately in the city.
Yeah,
was that
so
cool?
much to do? Yeah, it was like the night before party was at an arcade, so there was just like an arcade,
oh, that's cool,
which you could hang out with the people, and then the venue was next door, and it was really fun. But I think they probably had a contract with the Farnborough place.
Yeah.
They must have, so that's why they always put it there.
Yeah, I like the Aviator specifically, and then the center right next to it. They're pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Was
it
like was it a better venue than, would you say, than the?
It was smaller, but when it's smaller like that, they can add a lot more detail to make it feel more RuneScape-y. They're in the Farnborough venue. It was very open. I mean, once you got inside to that main theater area, it felt pretty good. But there's a lot of hallways that you're just like, where am I and stuff.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah. But I guess more open means more people, so you can meet more people, which is good.
Did you ever get a golden gnome?
No, I got nominated one time.
It would be hard to get one as someone who's been in it for so long, because the community takes you for granted. They're just like, well, it's soup. It'd be like, why the hell are we gonna give him a
soup?
gold
You deserve
gnome,
one, man.
Like,
well, thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, getting nominated was like already enough in my.
What did you get nominated for?
Best video maker.
Okay.
Yeah, which to me was like, hey, hell yeah, dude. I got up there. I mean, a gnome's really cool. Obviously, it's always the dream, I guess. In terms of RuneScape video making, it's the ultimate, I guess, prize. But not going to go into it expecting to get one, of course.
Yeah,
I'm having
Kevin one, man.
I think Kevin
deserves it.
You are.
Kevin deserves it the most, dude. Yeah, absolutely. That guy is. He should get one every year.
He's like DiCaprio with his. Was it a Grammy?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, with his Oscar. With his Oscar.
That's what it is.
Yeah. He's finally gonna get it too, and everybody's just gonna be crying, clapping, standing up, and everything. So,
dude, yeah.
I think he's sad because I think this year, I think everybody kind of thought he was gonna get it. I think he thought he was gonna get it, and of course now RuneFest is canceled.
Are they not doing gnomes this year? I hope they don't. It would be really, really feels bad if for example Kevin got one this year, and they just ship it to him. They're like, backpats, Kevin. There you go.
Yeah. Virtual. It's like a virtual graduation. It's like, I mean, like I guess I did it, but you want to have that crowd there. You want to have, Jimmy, you want to know him. You know what it's like, dude. So
he also had a virtual graduation, so he knows what that's like.
I know
all
those
things.
Which one did you prever? Let me tell you.
Man, I didn't attend the virtual graduation. I can't even make a joke about what it was like. I didn't go. I don't even know if there was one. I didn't check. I had things to do. I had Raid Shadow Legends to play.
Did you go to college, Stefan?
Yeah.
What'd you study?
I studied broadcasting communications, so like TV and radio production.
Oh, well, that's actually relevant.
Yeah, it was kind of relevant. The thing is, dude, and German, by the way. It was a double major, German, that. And the thing is, I took like a lot of communication classes that were related around journalism. And I have no interest in journalism. because journalism is going out, finding a story, reporting on it, and then either trimming it to a minute for a radio clip or writing a story on it. And I'm like, I don't want to go. Some people like it, as I had no desire to go into my local town and find a story on why hot dogs are being stolen from the grocery store. Like, so it really depends. You guys, you've been in college too, both of you, right? Of course, Jimmy just graduated. So sometimes you'll have that class where it's like, oh, this actually is relevant towards what I want to do, and then you'll go into another class and you're like, I thought this is what I wanted to do, but it's not at all what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I ended up with a minor in communication because I thought that would be something that I wanted to learn and study, and then I took like 3 courses one semester, 4, however many you needed to get a minor apparently, and I was like, nah, I didn't like it, and part of it was some of my classes they were easy and kind of blow off, and then like one of them, a TA was teaching it, and I'm like, why am I paying for this?
Yeah,
like I didn't learn shit in some of those classes, so I switched majors pretty quick.
Yeah, I was trying to think, like, I think it probably averaged like 5 classes a semester, so like it was like, I don't know, 40-ish classes around there that I probably took, and I'll say like 6 or 7 of those classes probably helped. Like, I'm pissed. The more days that go on and I keep looking back, especially all the time I've had to sit here and while I was doing like the online courses for my last semester, I'm just like, I didn't need to do this. I really did not need to do this.
Oh man, it's depressing when you think about it, dude. It's so much time.
Did you do out of state?
I did in-state. I looked at the prices of in-state versus out-of-state, and I'm like, I'm just gonna stay in this.
I wish I had half the intelligence that you do, dude. I really do, because this is rough.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I fucking hate student loans because it literally, I think it's legit preventing me from doing stuff I should be doing.
Right.
But every time I want to do something, like going on a trip or spending money on something that I think will actually better my life, I'm like, no, I need to pay off my loans.
Right.
Because it's just this stupid ass weight on my shoulder that I can't get off until I pay it off.
Right.
And not to, I don't want to like to depress the mood here, but
hey, nah.
It's,
the mood was already depressed, all right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's, I think, and a lot of people can relate to that, obviously.
Yep.
So
yeah. It's like the standard now. I mean, it's just kind of like expected to take student loans out. It's just such a stupid system.
Yep.
I wasn't observant enough as a senior in high school, 18-year-old, to make a decision that I would have thought about when I was 22.
Exactly. Did you guys have like college counselors at your school that like helped in a sense guide you towards the right college? Yeah, helped is the right term. They gave you suggestions is what it really was, but no kid in high school, especially senior year, is gonna really understand what 4+ years of college is gonna mean to you after you're done. When it comes to, it's a big decision, obviously, and the stuff that can stick with you for 20 years afterwards when it comes to things like loans is just way too much. I mean,
yeah, I think, man, I could have really used like a 1-year hiatus from school.
Like a gap year?
Like a gap year or something. Yeah. It's probably a good idea. I know a lot of other countries that's kind of a normal thing to do.
Yeah. Well, I
was just in a shitty situation because, I grew up in Vegas, so it was either stay in state and go UNLV or UNR, and UNLV is in the center of Las Vegas, like right next to the Strip.
Really? They have a university there?
Yeah, off
Holy
of Tropicana. Tropicana, yeah. It's like...
That seems problematic.
If you're on Las Vegas Boulevard, like you've got the MGM to your left, Mandalay Bay and the Luxor to your right, and you just make a left on that street and you go down and you're on campus. Like that's how close it is to all the shit show. And I didn't live near there. I was like 25 minutes away. So I'd have to commute because I'm not going to go live at the dorms or some shit down there, or I'd have to go move just to go drive into like one of the busiest parts of the West, just to go to school. Like, dude, so I kind of was like, if I want a college experience, I have to go out of state. So I'm not going to UNR. Reno's a shithole, dude. I'm not going there. Sorry to any Reno folk listening to this, but I mean, like the debt sucks and it's gonna blow, but like I'm not worried that it's gonna like really ruin my life, I guess. And I'm very grateful that I had the experience here because I met so many people that like are gonna be great friends and connections down the road. I have so many stories from like a fraternity experience and just the hockey team down here, dude. It was an incredible thing, and I'm glad I did it because it didn't really have like a price tag on it.
Did you play hockey?
I played my freshman year, and then I managed the team sophomore year, president junior year, and then I stepped away to do content creations this year. So yeah, I was like very heavily involved.
Was it a club team or
Yeah.
was okay?
Yeah,
I
it
figured
wasn't
since it's-
NCAA. If it was NCAA, they'd be hiring some ex NHLer to.
Well, because you gotta compete for spot. Like a college can only have so many sponsored sports,
right.
and in a state where there's not snow and ice everywhere all the time,
Yeah.
hockey's probably not one of them.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, it was fun. So I mean, fuck it, man. Loans. I'll just keep doing raid sponsors, man.
I mean, you can probably relate to this too, Jimmy. The thing that also was on the entire time in college, I just wanted to do YouTube and Twitch. So the entire time, my heart, I think, wasn't really in, of course. I got my degree, but the entire time I'm just thinking, man, all I want to do is YouTube and Twitch.
Yep.
So it definitely is in my head the entire time. And you do have to kind of choose, I guess, social life, video games, classes, that triangle thing, whatever it's called. Like, it is really true.
It's very real.
It's a very real thing.
That'll ruin your life.
I started my first YouTube channel sophomore year of college.
Mm-hmm.
I was so goddamn excited the night before. Like, I had all these plans. I knew what video I was going to do. And I had spent all day, like 12 to 14 hours, literally all day, creating the channel, going through the back end stuff. It was a lot worse back then, like not as well organized and really confusing. So it took me 12 hours and I didn't know shit about how to navigate that system or about video editing or recording or anything. I used, for I guess the first 4 or 5 years of video editing, I used, what's the free video editor you get on Windows?
Movie Maker.
Movie Maker. I used Windows Movie Maker for like 4.5 years. And I've used every single feature or button or tool in Windows Movie Maker. There's not that many. But I remember I didn't sleep that night. I was just so pumped. I was just lying in bed thinking about YouTube stuff. I actually ran the next day. I did a Tough Mudder, which is 13 miles.
Good God.
In which running 13 miles and running 13 miles in 2 inches of mud are completely different experiences. Holy shit. I slept 1 hour that night, drove to Houston, ran the Tough Mudder, and I think that's probably the one point in my life where I thought I was going to die, I think. I remember feeling like, I think this is what dying feels like. I think I'm going to die.
Brutal.
There's a picture of me standing with my friends after we did it, all covered in mud and stuff, and they look worn out. I look like there's no soul in my body. I mean, I'm literally just like kind of slumped, mouth agape, just like, it was rough. But I was so excited to do YouTube. Man, it was just, so yeah, I know that feeling. That was fun.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I ended up I studied philosophy, so I enjoyed my classes, but it was a really big, like, am I going to use this in YouTube? Like, I want to be a smart, educated, well-articulated person, but I don't.
Motherfucker. Sorry.
Jimmy just...
It kept coming over to me,
just
man.
really agree with my point. You're like, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love what you're saying, man. Fuck yeah. Yeah, dude, this fly just like it was like coming in for like kamikaze dives into my microphone, and I was like, dude, can you just go anywhere else for like a little while? Like, I'll deal with you later. Just like it's right here. Like it's just buzzing around. I don't have food on me or anything. I don't think. I just showered. I don't know what to do about this asshole. He's like a bad guy. Like, be a good fly, dude. I don't know.
Likes you, dude.
I guess.
He wants to kiss you.
I hate that.
So
I started looking up way too many things about flies, dude. I don't want to learn any more about them. So
how's quarantine in your part of the world, Soup?
Honestly, I think just like anywhere else, to be honest with you. Some places require masks. Some places are closed. Some places are slowly opening back up here. I think restaurants are allowed to have people on like patios now. But other than that, still pretty locked down. I don't really go outside much, so
I know,
really...
for us, YouTubers, it's kind of business as usual.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Except for CPM, that ain't business as usual, man.
No, thank you.
That's pretty rough,
dude. Do you say? Would you say that Twitch is a more reliable source of money for you since you do it pretty frequently?
I think there's like the baseline reliable income you can get that you should expect with your, I guess, constant subscribers, your month-to-month donation, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I trusted YouTube. I trust YouTube more when the revenue's good, because obviously, because, well, I don't know. I prefer YouTube over Twitch when it comes to stability, but Twitch can provide that X factor where somebody's like, yo, here's 100 sub gifts. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but hey, have 100 sub gifts or have this really big donation that can sometimes, mean it's your best month ever or something like that.
How often do you stream?
Try to do like 4 or 5 times a week.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's quite a bit. Because I see you streaming often. I just didn't realize it was...
I have this like... I feel bad if I don't stream sometimes because I'm like, I have these people who have been subbed to me for like quite a long time on the platform. When somebody gifts subs or donates, I kind of feel bad if I don't reward those people by like streaming again.
Right.
So it stinks because I want to do a mixture of YouTube streams. I think YouTube streams are actually really good, but once you become a Twitch like affiliate or partner, they don't contractually allow you to stream on another platform.
I believe it's partner that you're not allowed to.
Partner.
I think affiliates. There are some restrictions, such as for an affiliate, you have a 24-hour you can only provide that content to a Twitch audience. You couldn't like upload stream highlights within 24 hours of having done that stream. I think that's the only stipulation. I'm pretty sure I could, because I'm an affiliate, I'm pretty sure I could still stream on YouTube if I wanted to. And I've been actually thinking about it.
I think YouTube stream, I've seen more RuneScape YouTubers do YouTube streams recently than I ever have before. Like I know Rarg and Lynx Ocarina do pretty consistent YouTube streams. I've seen Pugger do streams recently. And the number, and like Mac H, the numbers they pull on their streams are actually very good.
Way better pull rate from YouTube to YouTube than YouTube to Twitch. Huge conversion difference.
And it's
because it notifies everybody that's subscribed to you.
Yeah, which is
why I don't like
nuts. Jimmy doesn't like YouTube streams at all.
You don't like YouTube streams?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love having. I haven't streamed on YouTube since like pre-buy release, so I've never seen what it can pull with my current audience or anything close to my current audience. But I remember I was polling the audience I get on Twitch now like 2 times that on YouTube when I would do it at like 25, 27K subs. It was like insane. But it also sends a notification out to all your subs who are expecting a video notification from you. So it kind of pisses people off. And then that makes them disable their alerts for you because it's not a video. They don't want YouTube stream notifications. So then they disable it and they don't get notifications for your videos anymore. So it just has an effect on you as a YouTuber, unless you're going into it saying, I'm going to make videos and stream here. Like I'm starting here now. Like I'm letting you know. then you can do it for sure. And then I guess Link and Rarg, obviously their audience are okay with it because they have never known different. But I don't know. I don't trust it.
Yeah, makes sense. It's good to have two. It's good to have two, I guess, competitors in that sense. It's good to be able to go to a different platform to do something else.
Yeah,
you can grow on Twitch too. Like you can grow your YouTube from Twitch because people can find you on there.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, that's another one of my. When I was considering whether I wanted to do Twitch or YouTube, I don't want to have all of my stuff on one platform. That's really it. Is like, I don't trust YouTube to make the right decision for my content. I have to, if they're going to solve my marketing problem, which is what they're doing for content creators, is they market your stuff. But I don't trust them, and I don't, So I would feel really nervous about having all of my stuff on YouTube. If they just decide one day, like, we don't like your stuff, or not even they decide, if they fuck up their algorithm and then it just yeets you or blocks you or shadow bans you or any one of a number of things, they can hardcore shaft your channel. You're doomed.
I feel like we talk about YouTube and how fucked they are at least once a podcast at this point. They're just eventually gonna find this and be like, what the fuck? These guys have literally ripped on us every chance they got. It's just, I don't know. Just
dude, YouTube will never hear this. Here's why. I tried to contact YouTube for an entire year.
That's true.
And they didn't. I had to get the route that I took to get in touch with just someone at Google AdSense was insane. They have no idea. They're not. Yeah.
They don't use YouTube.
Yeah. I don't think Susan uses her platform. Actually, I don't think she does.
I found when I changed my name on YouTube and I was trying to get my badge back. They actually have a live chat feature now, which I was really surprised about. So I was able to get in contact with somebody like the same day I changed my channel and be like, hey, can I get my badge back? And within like 20 minutes, the guy responded.
Is that just for verified channels? Probably.
Nah. Well, very partnered. So like as long as you have that, you have that feature.
Yeah, you have like that 1,000 sub certain watch time.
Oh, really? Okay, well then I would have that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you are right in saying the process and trying to get help is disgusting.
Yeah. Which I understand.
I've contacted them about my badge.
They're Google.
Yeah.
they get a lot of requests, I'm sure. So, they're solving a lot of really big numbers. And so
they all love it. They love their jobs.
Having a great time.
I always try to be extra nice when I'm in chat with them, like because I've pulled that thing up so many times, asking the exact same thing about my verification badge. I've asked that probably 6 times now since
I'm really
October.
Confused as to why they are taking so long with it.
There's no explanation.
What is so difficult about clicking a button that will add the check mark to your channel?
It's going to take a couple weeks.
Yeah, they sent
that means you're not going to look at it.
They printed my name on a metal fucking thing, dude, and sent it to me. How can they not just press yes, it's cool. Yeah, you can have that check mark, dude.
They probably just say we're checking your information again. Nothing has changed, dude.
Nah.
I've gained subs in the meantime, which is more reason to give me the verification badge. You know? But I don't understand the process behind it. I really don't. So maybe I should. That's what I'm gonna have to expect now for the next year. Is just a checklist channel.
You know who's not verified? Sorry, you had your finger pointing up.
Yeah, no, go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead.
I was just saying, Charborg. I asked him about his, and I was like, "Damn, dude, you're still not you don't have a partner badge." And he's like, "Oh, what?" I was like, "You're not." You don't have that little check mark next to your name. He's like, oh yeah, I guess I never really did anything about that. I don't care.
Oh,
I was
he's not.
Huh. I looked him up after you guys did the podcast with, and I'm like, this guy's not verified. He should be. He's 300 subs.
Yeah.
And he's been big for years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I guess 100K around 2018. I guess
he just didn't know that was He's a really old school YouTuber, though. So maybe that wasn't as big of a deal back then.
Mm-hmm.
Charborg has his character Kentucky. Mm-hmm. He went on Twitch, and recorded a bunch of gameplay, and he snipped the best parts together, it was 24 minutes. He went in and recreated every single scene in single player with camera mods of what happened and made it a cinematic 24-minute video.
Oh my god!
It's actually fucking insane.
I
Yeah,
don't
He
even
kept
want to
the-
know how much time that took.
Like he kept the audio.
8 months.
From,
8 months.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's insane.
8 months.
8 months. Yep. He's a psycho,
Respect.
dude.
Respect, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was what that reminded me of, though.
Because I remember
Yeah.
watching that video as a video creator, thinking, "How the hell is he getting these shots?" It
That's
made
awesome.
no sense.
Yeah, all the one fact after another with that he told me, I was like, what? Because I didn't realize that he went in and re-recorded it. And then I was even more mind blown when he said it was single player and he recreated all their player models and did all of that himself. Like that was when I was like, are you kidding me? Like that, yeah, that would explain why it took you 8 months to upload a video, is that. So yeah, he did that.
Wow. I'm gonna watch that for this is done. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible, dude. Oh, okay. So the thing I need to bring up to you,
Yeah.
it was this morning actually.
Oh,
when you woke
yeah,
up today.
you know what's coming.
Yeah.
Dude,
All right. The
forgot about
tweet of the
this.
morning.
Mm.
So you said I bought waffles, but forgot syrup. 2020 fucking sucks. So walk us through this. Walk us through this adventure. That how do you forget syrup with waffles, man?
I know, man. I don't know. Trader Joe's was just a mess that day. Had so much on my grocery list, and then I think the syrup was right next to the waffles too, and I just forgot to get it. I was really depressed because you guys ever go grocery shopping and then the next day you wake up and you're like, oh, I have all this stuff I can choose from to eat.
Yep.
And
Yep.
today was waffles for me, and I woke up without syrup.
Oh god.
And
So
people
you
were
found
like-
out this morning. And
Yeah, this morning, dude.
It's like pouring cereal and then going to get the milk. You don't have any milk. You know,
And people are like, bro, use honey, use peanut butter. I'm like, no, dude. Syrup is on its own tier. You can't
Okay,
replace it, dude.
for those peanut butter people, that's pretty good. I mean, if I had to,
I would try it. I would try that for sure.
And it depends on the waffle. What kind of waffles you rocking?
They were your standard blueberry, like frozen waffles, like this size. You know?
Dude.
Maybe they were good with. I've never tried
Ooh.
peanut butter. Maybe I should.
You screwed up, man.
Dude, I could eat those things without. I mean, I'd prefer them with syrup, but I could eat that shit without syrup. The
I just-
blueberry ones.
Just like I just like syrup a lot. So
Well, yeah, fair.
I really like syrup. I mean, I made a whole tweet about it, obviously.
Yeah,
but
an entire tweet, dude.
well, I tweeted before I had my coffee too, so I was just in a pissed off mood, obviously.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm like, God, 2020 sucks, man.
Yeah.
Corona, YouTube revenue, shit.
2020 ain't too hot so far, dude.
This
The
podcast
weather
never
has
did
been
that, though.
nice here in Texas. There's
Really?
one thing. Yep.
Okay.
It's been one of the most mild summers that I've experienced here in memory. It's been pretty nice. It's only
It's
getting
not
up to
really
like
summer yet, though.
in Texas. This is full blown summer. We're hitting 9,500 at this point.
Jeez.
Man.
Oh, welcome, Jimmy. It's gonna be hot, brother. You're
I-
moving in right.
Yeah, I
in the
grew
middle.
up in the desert, man.
Yeah, this
Vegas
is a different
is so
kind
hot.
of dry heat, brother. Dry heat's
I did.
easy.
That is
dry
dry
heat's
heat. I grew up in
nice.
a desert, man.
Dry heat
I-
makes you feel good and toasty. Welcome to Texas, brother.
I just grew up in a smaller, hectic Texas, man. It's all desert. All Nevada is. It's like it's a fucking desert, man. It's Nevada.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Before
Well-
TwitchCon this year, oh my bad, but really quick, before TwitchCon this year, we were gonna do a pre-trip to Texas, to San Antonio, but
Dude, San Antonio's dope.
yeah, but we have to cancel with everything going on, so maybe another time we
Yeah.
will. I'll meet
Yo,
up with you guys.
If you're ever down here, you let me know.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Jimmy, I guess he'll
100%.
be here.
Yeah.
I will be there. Yeah.
Who's
I got-
who's we?
Just a bunch of my Discord friends.
Okay,
We do like a TwitchCon trip and then a pre-trip every year. Like last year, we went to Arizona, went to Phoenix.
Cool.
before
TwitchCon
TwitchCon,
is
so-
canceled, I'm assuming.
They haven't said anything yet, but chances are, it's gonna get the axe.
Yeah. I don't see that happening.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, not in because it's in. Is it in San Diego?
San Diego. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, California's probably gonna be the slowest place on the planet to bounce back.
Yeah.
That and New York are gonna be real slow, so I would be surprised if they went ahead with
Yeah.
something like TwitchCon. If it was in like Texas, good chance they might still be having it at that point. But yeah, that's
feels bad.
Yeah, they've already got a contract for the venue probably for years, but you know, the big thing is like no company wants to be the company that starts a flare up. They're like, we had our thing, and now everyone's blaming us. So not worth.
Exactly.
I think a lot of big
Who's
companies
gonna have the
real...
balls to host the big first conventions?
Dude, it'll be somewhere in Texas, I can assure you.
And well, Soup, you got anything you want to plug before we end this call and never talk to you again?
YouTube name change recently to Soup RS. Watch the quest guides. Twitch.tv/Soup.
Buy his merch.
And, yeah, I got
you just have Twitch. You're literally Soup on Twitch.
Just Soup on Twitch.
How did you get that?
Suck some dicks, man. Talk to the right people. And
mostly the dicks, though.
Mostly the dicks.
I got the Jimmy. I want to get rid of that man.
Have you checked to see if the name's inactive?
It's extremely inactive. They don't go fuck. Yeah, I don't care at all, man.
If you get partnered, they'll give you the name. 100%.
Right.
Yeah. So that can be your next goal.
And
Twitch partner, you got it. But yeah,
start putting some respect on my name, man.
You guys are the homies, man. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Look forward to watching it. I'll hopefully we talk again soon.
Yep.
Whenever that may be. And appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Flew right on my nose, man. That's fuck.
That's fair.
This is the third episode. I still don't know how to end these things. Last time I just said end and it ended.
Try that again.
All right. End.
Cool.
All right.